Whiskey, you're the devil, you're leading me astray. Over hills and mountains and to a merry cave. You're nicer, sweeter, dacier, you're spunkier than day. Oh, whiskey, you're me darling, drunk or sober. Me father often told me, don't let the women hold you. First they'll take your harder pay and then they'll make you change your ways. So love, fare you well. When it's scary, I do the lum-a-lar. When it's scary, I do the lum-a-lar. Me rifle to a laddie, oh, there's whiskey in the jar. Whiskey, you're the devil, you're leading me astray. Over hills and mountains and to a merry cave. You're nicer, sweeter, dacier, you're spunkier than day. Oh, whiskey, you're me darling, drunk or sober. I took me father's warning and sailed away one morning. The girl I left was broken hearted, I was happy we had parted. Love, fare you well. When it's scary, I do the lum-a-lar. When it's scary, I do the lum-a-lar. Me rifle to a laddie, oh, there's whiskey in the jar. Whiskey, you're the devil, you're leading me astray. Over hills and mountains and to a merry cave. You're nicer, sweeter, dacier, you're spunkier than day. Oh, whiskey, you're me darling, drunk or sober. Well, rambling is me pleasure, there's nothing else can measure. A travelling man is fancy free, for I've no boss to bother me. So love, fare you well. When it's scary, I do the lum-a-lar. When it's scary, I do the lum-a-lar. Me rifle to a laddie, oh, there's whiskey in the jar. Whiskey, you're the devil, you're leading me astray. Over hills and mountains and to a merry cave. You're nicer, sweeter, dacier, you're spunkier than day. Oh, whiskey, you're me darling, drunk or sober. Oh, whiskey, you're me darling, drunk or sober.
Rollin River, tell me, what do you see on your long, long journey from the mountains to the sea? Do you sparkle in the sunshine? Does your rushing waters flow? Rollin River, take me with you when you go. I have been traveling hard for such a long time, searching for something, oh, something to call mine. I can feel your water splashing, and it's almost like a song. I could listen to your music all night long. Rollin River, tell me, what do you see on your long, long journey from the mountains to the sea? Do you sparkle in the sunshine? Does your rushing waters flow? Rollin River, take me with you when you go. If my body's feeling restless like your hurried waters flow, when I'm longing to go somewhere but I've got nowhere to go, pack my dreams up in my guitar case and sing these words I know. Rollin River, take me with you when you go. Rollin River, tell me, what do you see on your long, long journey from the mountains to the sea? Do you sparkle in the sunshine? Does your rushing waters flow? Rollin River, take me with you when you go. Rollin River, tell me, what do you see on your long, long journey from the mountains to the sea? Do you sparkle in the sunshine? Does your rushing waters flow? Rollin River, take me with you when you go. Rollin River, tell me, what do you see on your long, long journey from the mountains to the sea? Do you sparkle in the sunshine? Does your rushing waters flow? Rollin River, take me with you when you go.
It was a land afar across the sea. The people chose to call the land of liberty. The fathers went to war to make the children free.
And just when hope was dead, someone raised his head and said, one Sunday morning, we're gonna rise again. One Sunday morning, we're gonna love again. I don't remember now just how it came to be. After 80 years or so, not everyone was free. Brothers killing brothers in the land of liberty. And just before they all were dead, someone raised his hand and said, one Sunday morning, we're gonna rise again. One Sunday morning, we're gonna love again.
When the earth was green, there was more kinds of animals than you've ever seen. They'd run around free when the earth was being born, and the loveliest of them all was the unicorn. And there was green alligators and long-necked geese, some humpty-backed camels and some chimpanzees, some cats and rats and elephants, but sure as you're born, the loveliest of all was the unicorn. Well, now God seen some sinner, and it gave him pain, and he says, stand back, I'm gonna make it rain. He said, hey, brother Noah, I'll tell you what to do. Build me a floating zoo, and take some of them green alligators and long-necked geese, some humpty-backed camels and some chimpanzees, some cats and rats and elephants, as sure as you're born, don't you forget my unicorn. Well, old Noah, he was there, and he answered the calling, and he finished making the ark just as the rain started falling. He marched in all them animals, 2 by 2, and he sung out as they went through. Hey Lord, I got you green alligators and long-necked geese, some humpty-backed camels and some chimpanzees, some cats and rats and elephants, but Lord, I'm so forlorn, I just can't see no unicorn. Then Noah looked out through the driving rain. Them unicorns were hiding and playing Sally games. They were kicking and splashing while the rain was pouring. Oh, them Sally unicorn. There was green alligators and long-necked geese, some humpty-backed camels and some chimpanzees. Noah cried, close the door, 'cause the rain is just pouring, and we cannot wait for no unicorn. and it drifted with the tide. And them unicorns looked up from their rocks and they cried, and the waters come down and sort of floated them away. And that's why you never seen a unicorn to this very day. But you'll see green alligators and long-necked geese, some humpty-backed camels and some chimpanzees, some cats and rats and elephants, but sure as you're born, you're never gonna see no unicorn.
Sandy, my dear Annie. Oh, you New York girls, can't you dance the polka?
As I walked down the Broadway one morning in July, I met the maid, she asked me trade in a Sailor Johnson's eye.
And away, you Sandy, my dear Annie. Oh, you New York girls, can't you dance the polka?
In Tiffany's I took her, I didn't mind expense. I bought her 2 gold earrings and they cost me 18 pence.
And away, you Sandy, my dear Annie. Oh, you New York girls, can't you dance the polka?
Did see you, I'm just sailor, now see me home you may. But when we reached her cottage door, this to me did say.
And away, you Sandy, my dear Annie. Oh, you New York girls, can't you dance the polka?
My flashman, he's a Yankee, with his hair cut short behind. He wears a pair of long sea boots and he sails in a black ball line.
And away, you Sandy, my dear Annie. Oh, you New York girls, can't you dance the polka?
He's homeward bound this evening, and with me he will stay. So get a move on, Sailor John, get cracking on your way.
And away, you Sandy, my dear Annie. Oh, you New York girls, can't you dance the polka?
I kissed her hard and proper before her last man came. Since fare thee well, you Bowery girl, I know your little game.
And away you Sandy, my dear Annie. Oh, you New York girls, can't you dance the polka? I roughly glad right round me, and to the dock did steer. I'll never court a Yankee girl, I'll stick to rum and beer. And away you Sandy, my dear Annie. Oh, you New York girls, can't you dance the polka?
My spirit might be, I can still fight the wind and still sail the sea. I can hold me a course to the town of Kilkee. Frail though my spirit might be, frail though my spirit might be, I can still fight the wind and still sail the sea. I can hold me a course to the town of Kilkee. Frail though my spirit might be. It was Boston that the spirit in me, and a girl called Molly McGee. First the poor heart she broke, then she stole me hope, ran off with a trader of tea. Frail though my spirit might be, I can still fight the wind and still sail the sea. I can hold me a course to the town of Kilkee. Frail though my spirit might be. I can still fight the wind and still sail the sea. I can hold me a course to the town of Kilkee. Frail though my spirit might be, frail though my spirit might be, I can still fight the wind and still sail the sea. I can hold me a course to the town of Kilkee. Frail though my spirit might be, frail though my spirit might be. Oh, it is the biggest mix-up that you have ever seen. My father, he was orange, and my mother, she was green.
Oh, my father was an Ulsterman, proud Protestant was he. My mother was a Catholic girl, from County Cork was she. They were married in two churches, lived happily enough, until the day that I was born and things got rather tough.
Oh, it is the biggest mix-up that you have ever seen. My father, he was orange, and my mother, she was green.
Baptized by Father Riley, I was rushed away by car to be made a little orange man, my father's shining star. I was christened David Anthony, but still in spite of that, to my father I was William, while my mother called me Pat.
Oh, it is the biggest mix-up that you have ever seen. My father, he was orange, and my mother, she was green.
With mother every Sunday to mass I proudly stroll. Then after that the Orange Lodge would try to save my soul. For both I tried to claim me, but I was smart because I'd play the flute or play the harp, depending where I was.
Oh, it is the biggest mix-up that you have ever seen. My father, he was orange, and my mother, she was green.
One day me bad relations came round to visit me, just as my father's kinfolk were all sitting down to tea. We tried to smooth things over, but they all began to fight, and me being strictly neutral, I bashed everyone in sight.
Oh, it is the biggest mix-up that you have ever seen. My father, he was orange, and my mother, she was green.
Now my parents never could agree about my type of school. My learning was all done at home, that's why I'm such a fool. They both passed on, God rest them, but left me caught between that awful colour problem of the orange and the green.
Oh, it is the biggest mix-up that you have ever seen. My father, he was orange, and my mother, she was green. Yes, it is the biggest mix-up that you have ever seen. My father, he was orange, and my mother, she was green.
Here's to the boys who like a little noise. Here's to the ladies with their nice sweet load. My old torn clothes and a glow on the nose. I'm the scarecrow on the yellow brick road. Another little drink wouldn't do us any harm. Another little push for the hills out there. If I bite at the wind, well, it ain't no sin if I end up going on a tear. I'm a man that you'll meet only once in a while. Everyone's looking for money and love. I'm just searching for a bottle of brew. It'll fit my soul like an old kid glove. Another little drink wouldn't do us any harm. Another little push for the hills out there. If I bite at the wind, well, it ain't no sin if I end up going on a tear. The train, it's a highball express, lighting up the night. I'm the conductor and the engineer, and ain't we just a beautiful sight? Another little drink wouldn't do us any harm. Another little push for the hills out there. If I bite at the wind, well, it ain't no sin if I end up going on a tear. Another little drink wouldn't do us any harm. Another little push for the hills out there. If I bite at the wind, well, it ain't no sin if I end up going on a tear.
When you won't
shake that tambourine or beat that gospel drum.
My old man was a preacher man. He traveled all across the land. He never had a church to call his own, just an old Salvation band. Saturday night you would hear them play on the corner of the square, praising the Lord with the horn and the drum and the singing filled the air.
Never gonna climb them golden stairs down in the devil's den. Never gonna see them pearly gates creaking with evil men. How you gonna win that diamond crown, fly beyond the sun, when you won't shake that tambourine or beat that gospel drum?
Well, Mama left us years ago to follow the devil's band. Daddy, he didn't cry or fuss, he just made us understand that rock and roll will ruin your soul, just like your mama down below. Take this drum and pass the hat, the Lord's flying in for the show.
Never gonna climb them golden stairs down in the devil's den. Never gonna see them pearly gates creaking with evil men. How you gonna win that diamond crown, fly beyond the sun? You won't shake that tambourine or beat that gospel drum.
Well, years have passed, and my old man is playing in a heavenly band. And I'm just picking my heart out in some old one-night stands. But in some honky-tonk above the noise, his voice comes back to me.
The devil and rock and roll.
And sing along with me.
Never gonna climb them golden stairs down in the devil's den. Never gonna see them pearly gates creaking with evil men. How you gonna win that diamond crown, fly beyond the sun? You won't shake that tambourine or beat that gospel drum.
When you won't shake that tambourine or beat
That gospel
Here's a health unto your body, Kellswater. For it's there you'll find the pleasures of life, and it's there you'll find the fishing and the fowling, and a bonny wee girl for your wife. On the hills and the glens and low valleys grows the softest of linen so fine, and the flowers are all dripping with honey. There lives Martha, a true love of mine. Lovely Martha, you're the first girl I courted. It was you put my heart in a snare, and if ever I should lose you to another, I will leave my Kellswater so fair. For it's this one and that one may court her, but no other can take her from me. For I love her as I love my Kellswater, like the primrose is loved by the bee. Here's a health unto your body, Kellswater. For it's there you'll find the pleasures of life, and it's there you'll find the fishing and the fowling, and the bonny wee girl for your wife, and the bonny wee girl for your wife.
to the horses that pull the Budweiser. Here's to the ribbon round the blue ribbon can. Here's to the ladies that pour golden rivers, that fill up the glass of the beer drinking man. Down by the river at old Brady's Tavern, that's where we gather most every night. Laughing and joking, talking and toasting, tall storytelling till almost daylight. We'll drink a toast with each round that you buy. Your wife or your girlfriend will toast anything. Winners or losers, you'll be the choosers, and long about morning you might hear us sing. Sing, sing. Here's to the horses that pull the Budweiser. Here's to the ribbon round the blue ribbon can. Here's to the ladies that pour golden rivers, that fill up the glass of the beer drinking man. Here's to the old flames that we've left behind. We wish them the best they can do without us. Here's to the wife of old Billy Johnson. The day that she left him, we toasted the bus. Sing, sing. Here's to the horses that pull the Budweiser. Here's to the ribbon round the blue ribbon can. Here's to the ladies that pour golden rivers, that fill up the glass of the beer drinking man. That stands in the corner. Here's to the records that go round and round. Here's to the bar stools, the bottles and glasses. Here's to Milwaukee, she won't let us down. Here's to the horses that pull the Budweiser. Here's to the ribbon round the blue ribbon can. Here's to the ladies that pour golden rivers, that fill up the glass of the beer drinking man. Here's to the horses that pull the Budweiser. Here's to the ribbon round the blue ribbon can. Here's to the ladies that pour golden rivers, that fill up the glass of the beer drinking can. Here's to the horses that pull the Budweiser. Here's to the ribbon round the blue ribbon can. Here's to the ladies that pour golden rivers, that fill up.
In the mine, blanket so thin I just lie here and grin with my little bottle of wine.